Clap, clap, clap. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to Game Night. Last one that's going to be on a Thursday at 7 PM. After this, we're going to be moving to 8 PM. No, I'm lying. Next week's at Thursday at 7 PM as well. What am I about? Let's have some light. Thank you, camera. Yeah, next week will also be Thursday at 7 PM, but that will be the last one. It will be BS2 next week because the clocks go forward. How are you all doing? I hope you're all keeping well. Hope you enjoyed my very quick, only Connect pack cobbled together in about 20 minutes pre-stream. I just thought, yeah, let's do only Connect. That's fun to write. We're just going to load in the rest of the data of the players before our first heat for this evening's arena double bill will begin. Let's stop that bonus right there. And let's see, good evening to everybody. Shapes and Zeus, Mark and Colo, Jack, DMC, good evening. Oni and the Lupine One, Toot and Itzotli, Cycle Space, Fernando, hello, Anasep, Join John, Prugs, welcome Effrontery and Innes, and Derek and Clive, Topper and Dogfish, Anonyman, Bull and Boar, BC, Fraser, Giannis, Puzzle Down, Quizzle, etc. and anyone else who is lurking and loitering and lingering in the chat. You're very welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me for this Thursday edition of Game Night, where it is time for the final two heats of this season's tournament of the Arena. It's been an interesting tournament. It's had a lot going on, and a lot has happened, and actually a lot is kind of already determined at this point. A lot of things are now unlikely to be able to change. Bitter Otter, good evening, welcome to you. We know from the analysis last week that it's looking likely that there are 5 players definitely either automatically through to the final or at least making the qualifier event that will take place next Thursday. There is some contention over the 4th qualifier place, which is currently going to Colo. Colo is not playing this evening. There is one player who could potentially steal it away from him in the shape of Ralph, who is playing in this first heat. Ralph requires a win in order to take that slot. If Ralph does win his particular heat, then I'm pretty sure, if my maths checks out, that Ralph will take that 4th spot and usurp Colo from his place in 4th. Lupine currently on 7 points, Colo on 9. A second place will not do for Ralph due to the points gathered in the first round, the point difference tiebreaker. Only a win will take Lupine up to 6th place and knock Colo out. But he has got some stiff, fierce competition in this heat, including Anonyman, Dogfish and Innis. Innis at the moment looking to solidify his place as a guaranteed finalist. At the moment he's in 2nd place. It is not yet guaranteed because we've got Derek in the heat coming up later on who could frog rope him into 2nd place and knock Innis into the qualifying position. So, much to think about in this heat, much at stake for a handful of players, and of course these are the last 2 heats and the last 2 opportunities for you in the audience game to garner some points. Remember, the 4 highest scoring players, Toot notwithstanding, will go into the other playoff next week. The first playoff will be between the tournament players. There will be an audience game, but it won't be for points. Okay, so these 2 are really your last opportunity to gather as many points as you can going into the playoff. So next week the first playoff will be between the tournament players, the second will be between the top 4 high scoring players from these 20 heats that we've played. They will get their own heat and the winner of that will go into the final along with the winner of the other playoff and the 2 people fast tracked there. Currently lined up to be Samster and Innis. But as I've mentioned, Innis has got a game in hand and Derek has got a game in hand, both of whom could, certainly Derek could overtake both of them, knocking Innis into the relegation zone. I think we decided last time that Samster is guaranteed now into the final. It's just a question mark over Innis. Much to look forward to, and of course, if you're playing in the audience game, you're going to want to be getting as many points as you can at this late stage. AB Me, welcome to the stream. We've done once around the loop. We have got 15 players lined up. I think we should begin this pack tonight. This first pack comes from Oni91_573. A lovely pack it is as well. Good luck to our 4 hot seat players waiting in the wings, and to our 15 players in the audience. Let's go to the arena. And here we are, as the heats draw to a close. 15 players line up in the audience, ready to see what they can bring to the game, and 4 players waiting nervously below stage, willing to give it one final shot in these heats. Here comes the smoke as the players rise from below. Slowly coming out of the bowels of the studio, the crowd goes mad. Thank you, crowd. And here they are, Lupine, Anonyman, Dogfish and Innis. Welcome to your Day 5 heat. Welcome to the arena. So, as explained at the beginning there, Anonyman and Dogfish cannot hope to qualify, but are playing for bragging rights and possibly to throw a spanner into the works for the other 2 players who are sat here. Lupine does require a win. A second place will give Lupine tied points with Colo, but unless he has some sort of miracle in this first round, i.e. he's the only player to get like 3 questions right and he gets all the others right, the point difference will favour Colo, as the tiebreaker is points gained in the first round, which Colo currently has the advantage. Innes is going to be looking to solidify his place at the top. Only Derek has a game in hand who could surpass him. Samster currently a point ahead. Derek currently 2 points behind. So a second place for Derek would overtake Samster, and it would guarantee a place in the final. So Innes looking for at least second place to guarantee a final. Otherwise, he is going to have to come back for the playoff next week. You all know the drill by now. At least I hope you do. Let's explain the rules either way for round number 1. Round 1 is 10 in 10. You'll face 10 multiple choice questions, 10 seconds for each, A to D or 1 to 4 to the bot. Correct answers earn you a point. Incorrect answers will cost you a point. Abstention does not cost you anything, but it does give you an automatic 10-second penalty on that time thing. And remember, time will be a tiebreaker come the end of the round. If only one player gives the correct answer, a bonus point is awarded. So if you're the only player to answer the question correctly, you will get 2 rather than 1. At the end of the round, player with the lowest score will be eliminated. And in the event the scores are tied, the player who spent longest answering in total this round will be eliminated. And a note to just let you know that abstention is counted as a 10-second penalty. It's 10 seconds worth of not answering the question. So if you abstain, whilst you don't lose a point, it could be a problem when it comes to the tiebreaker at the end. So you need to judge carefully how you're going to play this. As ever in the audience game, no effect to your scores if you're wrong or you abstain. So you might as well attempt every question. 1 point for every one that you get right. Good luck. This pack comes to us from Oni. Let's play 10 in 10. Good luck to you all. Here's question 1. Which of these is a chocolate bar produced by Nestle? O. James, O. William, O. Henry, O. Thomas. Lupine first in, followed by Dogfish and Innes and Anonyman in quick succession. All going for the correct answer. C. O. Henry. Lots of green, both in the audience and in the lobby. I'll get those in the corner shop. Indeed, Jack. That's question 1. On we go. Question 2. Which of these internet domain country codes corresponds to the country with the highest population? .in, .it, .id, .is. Lupine's in. Anonyman and Innes in. And Dogfish having a go as well. And all 4 correct. .in for India. ID is Indonesia. IT is Italy. And IS is Iceland. All 4 in the arena getting that one right. We're all up to 2. Let's go on. Question 3. With former Beatle performed with Kanye West and Rihanna on the 2015 hit 4-5 Seconds. Paul McCartney, John Lennon, Ringo Starr, George Harrison. Anonyman very quickly answering. Dogfish just behind. In a sneaking answer in, Lupine erring on the side of caution. The answer is A, Paul McCartney. Only 2 of them are still alive. McCartney and Harrison, I believe. Lennon... No, I beg your pardon. McCartney and Starr. Harrison and Lennon both died by that point. Lupine now behind. What is France's second largest city by population is question 4. Lyon, Marseille, Toulouse, Nice. Lupine first in here. Innes behind. Dogfish and Anonyman sitting this one out. Lupine and Innes both incorrect. It's B, Marseille, 863,000. Lyon is the next with 516. Largest, obviously, Paris. Lupine now on the back burner. Anonyman and Dogfish, 2 players who can't qualify, are currently leading. 3 points each. Which English king's army lost the Battle of Naseby is question 5. James I, Charles II, Charles I, or James II? Dogfish and Innes having a go. Both correct. C. Charles I was the answer. The battle was fought against the Oliver Cromwell-led New Model Army during the English Civil War. On we go. 4-3-3-1 the scores. Question number 6 coming up. In which sport do players throw a ball at a slanted trampoline to score? Bossa ball, chuka ball, slam ball, korf ball. Silence from the arena. B, chook ball was the answer. Just Zeus and ABME getting that one right in the wings. Low scoring question there. Well done if you did get that. Zeus now taking the lead in the audience game. Lupine's going to have to get some points and fast. 4 questions left. Question 7. The only currently active Yokozuna in sumo wrestling hails from which country? Mongolia, Samoa, Japan, or China? Anonyman is in. And Lupine is in. Nonaman is right, Lupine is wrong. It's A. Mongolia. Originally took up judo in his hometown of Ulaanbaatar, but was convinced by his coach to take up sumo, moving to Japan in the process. Lupine is back down to 0. This could be his tournament right here. 3 questions to go. Not over yet, though. Guest House Paradiso is a 1999 film starring the main characters of which TV series? The League of Gentlemen, Men Behaving Badly, Bottom, or Father Ted? It's C. Bottom. Innes right, Lupine wrong. Aid Edmondson and Rick Mayle were the stars. 5540. Question number 9 on approach. Oh, Bottom indeed, Lupine. The city of York lies in which county? It's Sotley. If you get this one wrong, we'll be having words. West Yorkshire, East Riding of Yorkshire, North Yorkshire, South Yorkshire. It's Sotley the first to answer. Lupine also having a go. Also a bit of a northern boy. Is getting the right answer. C. North Yorkshire. The only player to do so, taking them up to 2. This is not over yet. Still a chance here that Dogfish could go out, or Lupine could be the only one to get it right, jumping up to 4. Question number 10. Good luck. Roughly, how tall is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai? 4.5 Eiffel Towers, 3.5 Eiffel Towers, 5.5 Eiffel Towers, 2.5 Eiffel Towers. Lupine is in. Only want to attempt it, but it's the wrong answer. D, 2.5 Eiffel Towers. Lupine losing the point, dropping back to 1, and that is the end of your tournament, Lupine. You've been eliminated. Whoa. Brutal opening round there, and Zeus finishing in the lead in the audience game with 8 points, 2 clear points ahead of second, which is shared on 6 points by BC, Fernando, Itzotley, Jack, Toot, and Cetra, all on 6. Very well done to Innes, Anonyman, and Dogfish, who all progress to the next round. And so we've got a first round elimination coming full circle a little bit. Lupine, thank you very much for playing. It's been great having you in this tournament, but unfortunately your journey does end here. Anonyman, Dogfish, and Innes going through, which means Colo is now confirmed to be taking a slot, and our 6 players are now confirmed. The top 6 are confirmed. The order is yet to be decided, and who is guaranteed through and who is not guaranteed through is going to hinge on Innes's result here and on Derek's result in the next game. But the 6 players in the top 6 has now been confirmed as Samsa, Innes, Mark, Derek, Claire, and Colo. That order may change. In fact, at this point, Innes is on the same number of points as Samsa, guaranteed 1 after this heat, and Derek still with a heat to go in a few minutes' time. For now, let's go on to round number 2. It's called Survivors. We have got our 3 survivors who will now face up to 15 multiple choice questions. 10 seconds to respond to each, A to D or 1 to 4 as before. Each incorrect player loses a life. In the event all players are correct, no lives are lost unless sudden death mode is active. From question 9, we will hit that sudden death mode, and if all players are correct, then it will be the slowest player who will lose a life, thus guaranteeing a maximum of 15 questions, but also a minimum of 3. First player to exhaust 3 lives will be eliminated, and if more than 1 player exhausts lives simultaneously, it will be the player who spent longest answering in total this round who will take the drop. Same rules as round 1 for the audience game. Every question you get right gets a point. No affectation if you get a question wrong, so do attempt every question. Good luck to our 3 remaining players, Anonymous, Dogfish, and Innes. Let's play round 2, Survivors. And here comes question number 1. An abstention is treated as wrong, just to remind you. Question 1. Which of these colours does not feature on an Olympic archery target? Blue, red, black or green. Abstention will be treated as wrong, to remind you. No dramas, all 3 locking in an answer. All the same answer, and all correct. It's D, green. The order of the colours from outwards in go white, black, blue, red, gold. No green though. All 3 lives still intact. Let's go on to question 2. Kewpie is a popular Japanese brand of which condiment? Mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce. Innes going to take a go. Innes is going to have a punt. Innes the only one to get it wrong. Mayonnaise is the answer. Nonaman and Dogfish getting it right, and Innes losing a life on that one. Down to 2 now, Innes. Innes hoping for a second place to guarantee a spot in the final. Still could get a spot in the final even if he doesn't. Let's go on. Question number 3. How many clues can appear in a full game of Jeopardy? 121, 91, 61 or 31? Big drama there, all 3 getting it right. C, 61. 6 times 5 in Jeopardy, 6 times 5 in Double Jeopardy, and of course 1 in Final Jeopardy. Because the Atzuri version of the show is actually called 61. Really? Nice shapes. Question 4. Which of these symbols corresponds to the chemical element with the highest atomic number? Y, V, U, or I? All 3 locking in. Same answer again. And it's correct. C, uranium with 92, iodine 53, yttrium 39, and vanadium 23 were the other options there. Dogfish and True and Onoman still with 3 lives each. Innes still on 2. Let's go on to question 5. Which of these regional sides does the city of Chicago not have? East side, south side, north side, or west side? And Innes not getting an answer, and it's A, the east side, because Lake Michigan is in the way. The band Piper Lays didn't know this when they wrote The Night Chicago Died. Dogfish and True and Onoman down to 2. Innes with an abstention there, down to a single life. Which rapper, question 6, played the lead character in the film New Jack City? Eazy-E, Ice-T, Young MC, or Snoop Dogg? Potentially last question, so we get some drama sting here. B, Ice-T. Dogfish losing another life, now down to a single life, and Nonaman with the lead of 2. Innes and Dogfish on a single life. Let's go on to question number 7. Zeus still leading the audience game with 13. Toot up to second with 11. BC and Jack both on 10 in third. What is the name of Lewis Hamilton's father is question 7. Simon Hamilton, Anthony Hamilton, Mark Hamilton, Lawrence Hamilton. Nonaman and Dogfish getting it right. It's B, Anthony Hamilton, and Innes. With that, you have been summarily eliminated from the game. Samso, welcome to the stream, my darling. Good to see you. Well, this is a turn up for the books. Innes has been eliminated in second place, taking just a single point, which will take him up to 15. Might be enough to supersede Samsa in first place. We'll have to wait and see. And of course, we've got Derek waiting to play his game in the next heat. A win for Derek would give him first place, and it will come down to point difference as to who is going into the playoff next week. But Innes finishing there on 15, leaving Anonaman and Dogfish. You know what? Looking at this again, Dogfish currently on 3 points. Dogfish cannot qualify. Dogfish can only get 7, but Anonaman is currently on 5 and could stand to get 4. Now, I don't know if I've looked at the maths and it's such that the tiebreaker would mean Anonaman couldn't actually pass Kolo on point difference. But in terms of actual points taken away, if Anonaman wins this, we will have to look and be interested to see if Kolo has eked ahead of Anonaman. Sorry to get your hopes up here, potentially, Kolo. If indeed Anonaman has got the power to usurp you. I think I probably looked at it, and I think Anonaman maybe hasn't got enough round 1 points to overtake yours, Kolo, but we will wait and see, because Anonaman currently sitting on 5. If they win this heat, this could make for some very interesting reading. It's going to be Anonaman versus Dogfish in this final. Anonaman is going to start with control of the arena, finishing with the most lives. Well done to Zeus, who's finishing in the lead with 14, Toot in second with 12, and BC in third with 11. Let's go to the final round. That's a pretty rough round 1. Well, we will see Anonaman. Play your socks off and we'll see what happens. Round 3 is play or pass. You'll face up to 9 multiple choice questions. 10 seconds to respond to each. A to D or 1 to 4 to the bot as usual. Controlling player is shown a category and chooses whether to play or pass. Controlling player will alternate with each question, starting with the leading player. That's Anonaman. Kolo is freakishly good at round 1. I seem to remember he's ahead of everyone. We'll see when the full scoreboard is revealed at the end of this heat. Correct answers earn a point, incorrect answers earn your opponent a point, and the first player to reach 5 points is declared the winner. Same drill in the audience game. whispering answers to the bot, and 1 point for right, no penalty for wrong or abstention, so do attempt every question. Round 3 is play or pass. Let's play. And Anonyman, we're going to start with you in control of the arena, and your first category is the human body. Play or pass? And it's an immediate pass over to Dogfish. So Dogfish, this is for you. Nephrology is the study of which body part? Kidney, lung, heart, or liver? Dogfish locking in. And it's a correct answer. A kidney. Dogfish going green, and a chance to break early on in this final round. Dogfish, you've now got control. Yeah, bad pass, Anonyman, but still time to make it up. Category 2, Dogfish, is TV comedy. Play or pass? And it's a pass right back to Anonyman here. Anonyman, this question for you. Pawnee, the fictional town where Parks and Recreation is set, is in which US state? Indiana, Iowa, Illinois, Idaho. Anonyman locking in and right quick. And it's the correct answer. A, Indiana. It's one apiece. A pass and a pass and a correct and a correct. 1-1 after question 2. Anonyman, you are in control of the arena. Your category is literature. Play or pass? Having a think, but ultimately deciding to play. Let's have a look. Which language did the first Nobel laureate for literature predominantly write in? German, Russian, French, or Swedish? Jack, it's got your answer. Anonyman locking in with A, German, which is not the right answer. It's C, French. Sally Prudhomme, first winner in 1901, was a much criticised winner, with many critics believing that Leo Tolstoy was a more deserving winner. Dogfish with another chance to break here. Control passes to you, and the category is motorsport. Play or pass? An instant pass back to Anonyman, so this question for you. Chance to even up the scores. How many laps long is the Indy 500 motor race? 200, 250, 500, or 125? Anonyman going for the obvious answer, but it's not right. It's A, 200. 200 laps of a 2.5 mile circuit. Dogfish with the first break of the final. It's now 3-1. Anonyman, you have got control, and the category is world leaders. Play or pass? It's a play for Anonyman. Have a look at this. What is the nationality of the current Secretary General of the United Nations? Peruvian, Panamanian, Pakistani, Portuguese. Or Portuguese. Anonyman locking in A, Peruvian, which is the wrong answer. It's D, Portuguese. Antonio Guterres, first former head of state to be Secretary General, was Portuguese Prime Minister from 1995 to 2002. Dogfish with the chance for a second break and a win in this final. The category is Asian etymology. Play or pass? And it's a pass back to Anonyman. So Anonyman to play for the kudos in the final and 4 points. In Indonesia, what is funkot? An item of clothing, an animal, a music genre, or a foodstuff? And a lock-in with A, which is the wrong answer. It's C, a music genre. Happy hardcore S genre known for using a cowbell. And Anonyman, you've been eliminated. From Funky Kota, Indonesian for Funky Town. Lots of cowbell in there. 6 of 9. Very nice. 9 of... Very well played to Dogfish there. You have won the final 5-1. At the end of that, you take 4 points away. Anonyman will take 2 points away. Cola will breathe a sigh of relief. We'll see if it would have made any difference or the same in just a second. 2 and Zeus tying in the audience game with 18 points each. BC picking up second with 14. It's Sotley in third with 13. Well done to Dogfish there. A lovely pack as well from Oni. Really, really good questions and a firm battle and some upsets, I think it has to be said. Lupine and Innis going out in fourth and third there. upsets for the tournament did fix our 6 in place. Let's take a look at the audience leaderboard. With 1 heat to go, oh my god, there's a point between Cetra and Cyclespace, 209 and 208. Jack and BC, I think, now guaranteed through to the next round because there are 10 plus 25, maximum 34 questions. So at this point, Jack and BC cannot be caught. Jack and BC, very well done. You are the first that I can absolutely confirm are through to the playoff. Many congratulations to you both. We will see you in your own playoff heat next Thursday. Make sure you are here. Jury is still out as to whether it's going to be Cetra or Cyclespace that is going to be joining them, or possibly both of them, because we've also got DMC with 204. At the moment, it is Cetra a point ahead of Cyclespace, but it is the top 4, and of course, Toot is not taking part in the tournament, just playing for the funsies. So DMC needs to beat Cyclespace by 5 points or more in this next heat. It's Sotley, maybe an outside chance if DMC and Cyclespace both suddenly have their computers malfunction and can't take part. There will be a chance for it Sotley to jump ahead, but it would take a lot of points, 99, 209, 20 points to overtake Cyclespace, and that's assuming Cyclespace gets none. But still a chance, unless they both stand aside and it suddenly gets 20. Wouldn't that be hubris if Cyclespace or DMC said, nah, I'm not going to play it, let's see if he can do it, and if he can get 20 or if he can get 15 in this final, more power to him. You'd need 16 to overtake DMC and 20 to overtake Cyclespace. Or if they both step aside and say if he can do it, crack on. That would be an act of almighty hubris. I don't know if we're going to see it, but at this point, Jack and BC, very many congratulations. You do, of course, still take part in this final heat number 20, but your place is now secure in next week's playoff. Cetra, Cyclespace, DMC, and it's Sotley. All eyes are going to be on you four. Cetra with the advantage in third, Cyclespace just a point behind, and DMC just 4 points behind that. Whoa. It's going to be an interesting heat. For the audience, that's probably going to be where most of my eyes are, to be honest. Let's take a look at the tournament leaderboard. And Anonyman at 23, Colo 30. So it wouldn't have made any material difference there, but as we can see, Samster retains that top spot with 15 and 33 correct answers in round 1. Innis 15 points, but only 30 in round 1. So it is Innis who is going to have to look over his shoulder depending how Derek does in this next round. If Derek goes out first, no drama. If Derek goes out second, no drama. If Derek goes out third, as in his runner-up, no drama. If Derek wins, then Innis would be pushed down into the playoffs and Derek would jump to the top of the leaderboard. So it's Samster at this point, I can say, the first player with 100% confidence, you are through to the final. I think I was able to say that last week as well, possibly. Actually, no, because Derek and Innis could have both overtaken you. But now, with one of those removed, Samster, you will be in the first arena tournament final 2 weeks on Saturday, the 9th of April, fighting for the cash prize. Which is still TBC, but probably there'll be £100 prize pool, maybe a little more than that. We'll have to wait and see. But yes, it is going to be Samster guaranteed through to the final. And it's Innis who's going to be looking over at Derek's performance. Everyone else is going to be looking at the lobby to see how that plays out. But very interesting. Colo now securing his place in the final with no other players who could possibly catch up. As the next heat rolls around, it is going to be between Prugs, Oni, Topper and Derek, and as it would happen, a question pack by Samster. Lovely question pack we've got from Samster here, and I've said to him, if they don't all get used, make sure they get used in a future question pack, because some really good questions in here. Prugs, Alex, Topper, Currently, Prug's top and only occupying the bottom 3, so they're playing for pride at this point. Again, Prug's could tie with Colo, could win and get up to 9 points, but couldn't, short of some sort of miracle, would need 17 points in the first round. Not impossible, I will hasten to add, but highly, highly unlikely, but not impossible. Prug's could potentially get up towards the left-hand side of the screen. Likewise, Topper and Oni could also get over to the other side as well with a win, and a good play in this first round could end up on the left-hand side. So still pride on the line here, but it's going to be Derek that we're going to be watching, and DMC, Cetra, and It's Otley, and someone else in the audience game who I've now forgotten. How embarrassing. Who was it? DMC, It's Otley, Cetra, and someone else. Cyclespace, thank you. Cyclespace, sorry, Cyclespace. I've forgotten your name. I knew I was going to do that as soon as I did that, because I don't have that on a log. Lots of pressure from both sides of the arena. Goodness me. I'm going to be back in a few minutes with the final heat, heat number 20, written by Samster. And it's going to be very interesting. Don't go away. I'll be back in a few minutes' time. Just going to nip for a very quick ad break before the arena continues on this game night. Oh, that's very loud. That's a bit loud, Jazz. Very quick ad break. I'll give you some pennies, some arena pennies if you like them. And I'll be back in just a few minutes' time.
Shoobity wop me, oobity wop me, oop-a-doo down.
Just because I can. Nice, Zeus, nice. If I'd given you 69 pennies, that wouldn't have been quite as effective, would it? Ali, welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. Hope you're keeping well. Can't earn any more pennies. I was giving Zeus 70 pennies just for the memes. I feel like I should give everyone else some pennies as well. So, Zeus, you'll be a good chap and not grab this, just to even things out a bit. I'm just sort of playing for memes. So this is not for Zeus. I'll do a couple of these. Oh, a big meow. There's a big meow. Oh, it's Ozzy. Do you want to go in? There you go. In you go. Go on. Good boy. Go sleep on your new throat. Right, there's one. Let's do another one. Not for Zeus. Just trying to even up the score. If I give you like 3, then I'll feel slightly less bad for just giving Zeus 70 pennies for like nothing other than memes. I'll do one more after this one. Right, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. And finally, meme 62. Right, who's joined? BC's in, Cetra's in, DMC's in, it's Sotley's in. Right. All for where the actions are. It was very close. I mean, I can make it say meme 69. Shall I do that? Bank error in all y'all's favour. Bank error in everyone's favour here. Lewis, welcome to the stream. Hope you're keeping well, my bro. Right. Raid message confirmed. Meme 69. Speaking of raids, Paulister! My dude, thank you for the raid of 12. Paulister raid! Paulister Dumpte Sander FS. Welcome to the stream, all of you. Great to have you with us. Perfect timing. I haven't closed this lobby yet, so if you want to play in the final of the arena heats, heat number 20, do type in that code BNLV and type in meme69 as well. You'll get some pennies, which would be grand. Adman Tris, welcome as well. Great to have you here. Paulus, thank you very much for that raid. Most grateful to you. Type meme69 if you want some pennies. I wonder if it gives me pennies for doing it. It does. Pog. I just got 10 pennies. And also type BNLV to come and join this game. BNLV, like that. Oh no, I don't want to play. Oh, we don't hear that noise very often. Listen carefully. Ah, nice noise. That sounds like it's come from my piano. It's that one, I think. Something like that, but on a vibraphone or something. You got a raid and dash? No problem, my dude. Thank you very much for the raid. Very much appreciated. Meetings all important. Thanks for that raid, Paul. It's very much appreciated. We'll catch you another time. I'm going to stop that bonus in 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Right. For the final time in the heats, heat number 20. It's a pack by Samster. 4 players waiting nervously in the wings. Well, not so nervously, because actually for most of Jers, welcome on in. Great to have you. Hope you've brought your cold wit with you this evening. It is Derek who we're going to have eyes on. Brand new Halo as well. Welcome on over. Great to see you. Yes, Derek's going to be the one we've got eyes on, but in the audience game, it's all eyes for its Sotley, Cyclespace, Cetra and DMC as they battle out for the last 2 places in the audience playoff next Thursday around about this time. I'm going to lock it up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the arena. Just a bitter, sarcastic person. That worked too, Jez. So here we go for the final heat, heat number 20. After a number of qualifying events, or possibly pre-run trials, we have reached heat number 20, the final heat of this Season 6 tournament. The smoke comes up, and all will be decided here before the playoffs next week, and the final the following Saturday. Cash up for grabs. It's been an experience, it's been a lot of fun. The crowd go wild for the 20th time as our players enter the arena. Proves, Oni, Topper, and Derek. Welcome to your Day 5 heat. Welcome to the arena. So for any new players who want to know the drill, here's the rules. Round 1 is 10 and 10. You'll face 10 multiple choice questions, 10 seconds to respond to each. Whisper A to D or 1 to 4 to Persephone's Twitch bot. Thank you, Doctor. You're very kind. Instructions there on how to whisper. There's the bot. She'll be asking for new players. She'll be asking the question. Make sure you whisper to her, not in public chat, because it won't be processed in public chat. And I will, if there's an abundance, I can always slip it over to emote only mode. So make sure you've got the bot handy. Correct answers will earn arena players a point. Incorrect answers will cost them a point. Abstention costs nothing, but it will cost you a 10-second time penalty. If only one player gives the correct answer, a bonus point is awarded, giving them 2 in total. At the end of the round, player with the lowest score will be eliminated from the game, and if they're tied, the player who spent the longest answering in total this round will be eliminated. If you are just playing in the audience game, you can answer every question. There's no penalty for wrong answers, so do attempt every question, A to D or 1 to 4. Once again, this is a pack from Samster, a very nice pack indeed. Good luck to you all. Let's play 10 and 10. Best of luck to Proves, Oni, Topper, and Derek, and to everybody playing in the audience. Here's question number 1. In interior design, what is the name of the middle section of a railing that runs around the perimeter of a room? Dado rail, Dido rail, Dido rail, Dodo rail. It's this, if you wanted a visual reference. Wow, only Proog's getting that right. It's a Dado rail. Proog's off to a strong start there, getting 2 points, everyone else staying on 0. You can't drop lower than 0. Let's go on to question number 2. On for the 17, could happen. Piggybacking off a successful Netflix TV show, what 2021 multiplayer battle royale style game was released by indie developer Danny? Was it Intercourse Education, Odder Things, The Parasol Academy, or Crab Game? All 4 answering, all 4 correct. D, Crab Game was the answer. Proog's moving up to 3, Oni, Topper, and Derek up to 1. Intercourse Education, that's all sorts of wrong. On we go, question 3. Michelle Y, or We, or V, rose to prominence by competing against men in which sport? Was it tennis, NASCAR, sailing, or golf? All 4 locked. Oh, 3 locked in, not all 4 yet. Proog's abstaining there, although I did get a log from you. I was going to press the magic pause button a minute just to check some stuff. Okay, that's very strange. What's happened there? Because my log said Proog said D, but your light didn't come on and you've not been awarded a point. Oh, you didn't? I didn't say anything. I typed a number, didn't submit, and deleted. Oh. That might be a that might be a bug in my debugging then. I'd rather there was fine. I'd rather there's a bug in my debugging in my console reader, but it said here DDD, which is why I said all 4 players have answered. I didn't actually look at the colours, but that's fine as long as that is okay. No, I know it said he passed, but I got a console log that said he answered, Mark, which is the only reason I brought it up. Apologies for that random pause there. We will continue with the game. 3-2-2-2. The answer is D, golf. Previous answer was 4. Okay, maybe it's a hangover from that then. Moving on the other way, question number 4. Which of the following is a 1985 horror comedy film loosely based on a novel by H.P. Lovecraft? Man Alive, Reanimator, Get to Heaven, or A Fever Dream? Everyone abstaining on that one. The answer was B, Reanimator. Nobody wanted to break deadlock there. 3-2-2-2. The scores remain. Let's go on. All four options are the titles of Everything Everything songs, incidentally. Question 5. The author of which of these novels shares their surname with a Sherlock Holmes character? The Handmaid's Tale, Big Little Lies, Good Omens, Normal People. Oh, Derek with the late answer and sneaking the double points, going for B, Big Little Lies, written by Leanne Moriarty. And Derek with the late answer there. Nice tactical play. Moves up to 4 points, proves on 3 only, and Topper's still on 2. Which of these musicians, question 6, is not best known as the lead singer for a band? Alex Kapranos, Alex Turner, Alex Gaskarth, Alex Clare. E, Alex Richards. Speaking of whom, the only player to get it right proves attempting and getting it wrong, only moving up to 4. The answer was D, Alex Clare. Alex Kapranos of Franz Ferdinand, Alex Turner of the Arctic Monkeys, and Alex Gaskarth of All Time Low. Alex Clare is a soloist. Question 7. In the musical Cats, who is the glamour cat? Grisabella, Skimbleshanks, Rum Tum Tugger, or Old Deuteronomy? Proves in. Only in. Both correct. A, Grisabella, 1 point each. 5, 4, 3, and 2 with 3 questions to go. Yes, interesting scores. Topper currently in the most danger. Only currently with the advantage. Let's go on to question 8. Which of these quantities is a vector quantity as opposed to a scalar one? Distance, energy, time, or velocity? All 4 attempting, all 4 correct. It's D, velocity. A vector quantity has size and direction, i.e. velocity. Scalar one just has size. Velocity is not the same as speed, which has no direction. 6, 5, 4, 3. Differences remain the same with 2 questions to go. The Civic and the Jazz are 2 car models produced by which Japanese motor manufacturer? Nissan, Toyota, Honda, Suzuki. All 4 locking in. Full gamut of answers from the audience. Just one wrong. It's C, Honda. 7, 6, 5, and 4. The scores at the moment. Topper still in danger here. It is going to come down to question number 10. Good luck. Which of these is not Mufti? A Google font, a 2017 Indian thriller film, an interpreter of Muslim law, plainclothes instead of a uniform. Wow. Oni and Topper both right, 1 point each. It's going to come down to time. Who's going out? It's A Google font. And it's Prudes! Oh, Prudes! It came down to time. You spent more time answering there. Topper just sneaking through with that last minute answer. Yes, so the references, this reference is an HQ Trivia UK meme in which Mufti is not a font was spammed in chat. Deja vu indeed, Topper. My God in heaven, that was a close call. Especially with Prudes with that early lead. But not managing to capitalise on it and just slipping down a couple of stray answers. Even me pausing the game to check that there wasn't a bug. But it is Prudes who takes the drop into the pit after round 1. Only finishing on 8, Derek on 6 and Topper on 5. Getting through on by the skin of his teeth. Mufti is not a font. You are quite right, Jack Wolford. I think that might have to be a raid message now. Got a couple of options for raid messages here. Over in the audience game, Halo, Jongchum, Juz, and Zeus all leading with 8. It Sotley has 7, but since we haven't got abstentions for or hubristic behaviour from the other 3 contentious players, I think we can readily dismiss that they are all here. BC on 6, DMC on 5. Cyclespace on 4, Cetra on 3. No, BC's already through, so we can... let's not ignore BC, but, you know, not relevant necessarily to what's happening here. DMC 5, Cyclespace 4, Cetra on 3. DMC, I think, was behind Cetra by 5. No, was behind Cyclespace by 5 and behind Cetra by 6. This is still way, way open in this audience game. Let's see what happens as we go to round number 2. Let's It's called Survivors. You'll face up to 15 multiple choice questions, 10 seconds to respond to each, 1 A to D or 1 to 4 to the bot. Each incorrect answer loses a life. If all players are correct, no lives are lost unless we're in sudden death mode, which kicks in after question 9, and in that instance the slowest player will lose a life. First player to lose all 3 lives will be eliminated, and if there's a simultaneous elimination or would-be elimination, the slowest player or the player who spent longest answering in total this round will be eliminated instead. No penalties for wrong answers in the audience game, so you may as well attempt every question. Good luck to our 3 survivors. Let's play round 2, Survivors. Min of 3, max of 15. Good luck to all 3 of you. Here's question 1. Helen Sharman experienced the overview effect upon arriving where? The depths of the Pacific Ocean, the top of Mount Everest, space or Antarctica? And thank you very much, DunkT123, for that follow. Welcome on into the fam. Abstentions treated as wrong in the audience for this game. C, space was the correct answer. All players were correct, no penalties there. All still 3 with 3 lives intact. Yes, Dante, thank you very much for that follow. That was a purge sting that we heard there. Space. Which of these professional darts players is a woman? Question number 2. Florian Hempel, Fallon Sherritt, Callan Ritz, Kim Heibrechts. All 3 players locking in virtually simultaneously there. With the correct answer, B, Fallon Sherritt. She made history in 2019 by being the first woman to win a match at the PDC World Championship. Standard darts question there from Samster. Let's go on question number 3. All 3 players have all 3 lives intact. How many chance spaces appear on a standard Monopoly board? 4, 2, 1 or 3? All 3 locking in and right fast. The answer was D, 3. Only going for B on that particular question. May have typed the wrong number possibly. One of the numbers question can be a bit of a throwy there, but yes, only losing a life. On we go to question 4. In sociology, what name is given to the effect, often summarised as the rich get richer and the poor get poorer? The John effect, the Matthew effect, the Mark effect, the Luke effect. And again, it's only who takes a hit on this one. It's B, the Matthew effect. Topper and Derek still with all 3 lives intact. Catch you around, Bruce. Thanks very much, mate. Take care. Yes, the Matthew effect is what we're after on that one. Question number 5 could be the last one. Having released the 3rd and 15th songs broadcast on its launch day, who was the first artist to have 2 music videos played on MTV? Cliff Richard, Rod Stewart, Phil Collins or Pat Benatar? All 3 incorrect. It was B, Rod Stewart. She Won't Dance With Me and Sailing. And with that, only you've exhausted your final life. You've been eliminated. Quizface! Welcome to the stream. Pat Butcher indeed. Only takes the dive, taking just a single point out of this heat. And it's going to be Topper versus Derek in the final over in the audience game. So just before we go to the audience game, Derek wanting to win this to solidify his place, guarantee his place in the final and push Innis into the playoff bracket, which will be next Thursday. Zeus currently leading with 11. BC, Brand New Halo and Jurst all have 10. It's Sotley, Jack, Jogging Chum all have 9. Contention is between DMC, Cyclespace and Cetra. DMC with 8, Cyclespace with 5, Cetra with 5. Cetra a point ahead of Cyclespace, and Cyclespace 5 points ahead of DMC. DMC looking to get an extra 2 points over Cyclespace in this final round. DMC is going to be hoping for a short final in order to... DMC is going to be hoping for a long final, rather, in order to extend that gap. Cyclespace and Cetra probably looking for a short final on this one. But it's all going to be down to Derek and Topper and how they play. Let's go to the final round now. Let's play a pass. You'll face up to 9 multiple choice questions, 10 seconds for each, A to D or 1 to 4 to the bot as ever. Controlling player is shown a category and chooses whether to play or pass the question. Controlling player will alternate with each question, starting with the leading player. We're not sure who that'll be until the computer tells me it's whoever spent less time answering questions in the previous round. Correct answers earn a point. Incorrect answers earn your opponent a point, and the first to reach 5 points is the winner. Same drill in the audience game. Answer every question, no penalties for abstention. Good luck to everybody. Let's play round 3, play or pass. And it is Derek starting in control. The faster answerer in round 2. Derek, you have got control of the arena. Good luck. Here's question category number 1. Video games. Instant pass over to Topper there. Topper, this question's for you. Which of these is not an official spin-off in Nintendo's Super Mario franchise? Mario's early years, fun with letters. Mario teaches typing. Mario's time machine, or Mario goes to the moon. That's a bad pass from Derek. Mario goes to the moon is the right answer, and exactly what Topper has said. And a chance for an early break from Topper right here. He's 1-0 up and in control of the arena. Topper. Next question. Category? British comedians, play or pass? Topper going to play on this one. Here's your question. Who briefly represented Jarvis Cocker at a police station after the Pulp frontman interrupted Michael Jackson's performance at the Brit Awards in 1996? Was it Harry Hill, Paul Sinner, Joe Brand, or Bob Mortimer? Topper locking in. Not with the right answer, no chance to break here. It's Bob Mortimer. Mortimer was a qualified conveyancing lawyer. Sinner and Hill are both doctors, and Joe Brand is a nurse. Derek managing to pull back from the brink there, and it is 1 apiece as we go to question category number 3. Derek, you're in control of the category. Is fun with flags. Lingo, welcome to the stream. A play for Derek here. Take a look at this. If the Italian flag becomes the Hungarian flag, what country's flag will the French flag become? Belgium, Netherlands, Romania, or Germany? Derek not wasting any time there. Fun indeed. Fun for Derek, getting the right answer, B, Netherlands. Rotate the first flag 90 degrees clockwise to get the second. France turning into the Netherlands there. Derek 2-1 up, ahead for the first time in this final. Topper's got control. The category is the human body, play or pass? And it's a play for Topper. Let's have a look. Which of these body parts is located closest to the Sylvian fissure? Hallux, axilla, glabellum, or rachetta? Wrong answer, I'm afraid, Topper. It's C, the glabellum. The Sylvian fissure is located in the brain, and the glabellum is the bone between the eyebrows, axilla, the armpit, the hallux, the big toe, and the rachetta, the creases on the wrist. Derek, you're ahead, and you've got control. The category is literary figures, play or pass? Yep, I can do that, Derek. Derek choosing to play on this category. Question is, childhood friend of author Harper Lee, the character of Dill from To Kill a Mockingbird is supposedly based on which man? Richard Yates, Joseph Heller, Truman Capote, or J.D. Salinger? Derek's in. The wrong answer, going for D. The answer was C, Truman Capote, or Capote. Topper earning a point and a chance now to break back. Topper, you are in control for the next question. The category number 6, is girl bands, play or pass? It's a pass back to Derek. Derek, question for you. We all know that Emma Bunton is the baby, but who is the second youngest of the Spice Girls? Mel B, Jerry, Mel C, Victoria. Derek locking in. Curiously, Derek, that's what I would have said as well, Mel C, but actually the answer is A, Mel B. Mel B, born 29th of May 1975. Mel C, 12th of January 1974. It's 3-3. Derek, you have got control. The category is phrase origins, and it's a fast play. Let's have a look. Which of these phrases originates from the sport of boxing? Put through the ringer, up to scratch, bite the dust, one by a nose. You'd think bite the dust, but apparently not. It's up to scratch. One by a nose is from horse racing, bite the dust from cowboys, and through the ringer from clothes washing. Topper now ahead and in control. A chance to break and win his final heat here. The category Topper is European politics, play or pass? Topper taking his fate in his own hands for the win. Question is, which former German Chancellor was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1971 for paving the way for a meaningful dialogue between East and West? Was it Willy Brandt, Ludwig Erhard, Helmut Schmidt, or Kurt George Kissinger? Not Helmut Schmidt, I'm afraid. It was Willy Brandt. And it's 4-all. We are coming right the way down to question number 9. Oh, 4 apiece. Derek, you have got control of this final category. And it's chemistry for guaranteed place in the final, play or pass. And it's a play. Good luck. With a density of just 0.534 grams per cubic centimetre, what is the lightest metallic element? Iron, lithium, magnesium or sodium? It's B, lithium, and Derek managing to take it back, winning 5-4 in the final, and Topper, I'm afraid you have been eliminated. My. What a final heat that was. Derek there. Let me take you out of emote-only mode now. Which I do need to remember to add a hotkey for onto this profile on the stream deck for the final. But Derek managing to pull it back, and with that, Derek, you have guaranteed your place in the final with that win right there. Commiserations to Top, a valiant effort, picking up 2 points. Let's look at the audience game. The players who we need to look at: DMC, Cycle Space, and Cetra. 11, 9, and 8. DMC with the lead, but I don't know that it's been enough to come back from that. Cycle Space and Cetra, I think, are going to end up on a tie. Brand New Halo and Zeus taking the most points, 16 each. BC and Jers picking up 15, and Jack picking up 14. Toot sitting out of this one. Let's go to the audience leaderboard and find out who our 4 audience playoff players are going to be. It was down to 2 points between DMC and Cetra, but at the end of 20 heats, Jack Wilfred finishing on 200 and nice points. BC 3 points behind on 266, and Cycle Space and Cetra even pegging. Both of you finishing on 217 points. DMC, commiserations, just missing out, just 2 points light of a place in that playoff, but not to be on this occasion. But very well done to Jack, BC, Cycle Space, and Cetra. Do come back next week for your chance to play off for a place in the final. That is going to be a good match. These are 4 loyal players who have been to most every heat, if not all of them, and they are going to be scrumming it out in a pack next week against, if memory serves, the actual winner of the audience game. Now cut that out. So the question pack that these 4, Jack, BC, Cycle Space and Cetra, will be facing in their playoff next week has been written by Now Cut That Out. And the tournament players we'll go and have a look at in a minute will be facing a pack by Quizzle. And so without any further ado, let's check out the final scores of this tournament. And there we have it. Derek finishing with 16 points. Samster with 15 and 33 in the first round. Very well done, Derek and Samster. You are through to the final of the arena. Huge congratulations to you. We may see you next Thursday, but it's going to be 2 weeks on Saturday when we see you for the final in the season finale. Meanwhile, next week we will hope to be seeing Innes, Mark, Claire and Colo. Innes, Mark, Claire and Colo, very well done. You have qualified for the playoff and will be fighting for a place in the final in next week's first playoff match. Commiserations to our other players, and look at this with the 5-way tie between Riff, Dogfish, Aaron, Anonyman and Lupine, all finishing on 7, and not a lot in the point disparity. Riff just with the edge on 28, Dogfish 27, Aaron picking up 25, Anonyman picking up 23 and Lupine 18. Shapes and Top are both picking up 6, Prugs and Quizface picking up 5, and Oni picking up 4. That is the tournament leaderboard, and that is how it is going to stand, which I'm going to screenshot so that I can post it in the server in a bit. Paste. Thank you. I will paste that later on. So, those are the final standings, and next week it will be the playoffs. I look forward to meeting our 4 players, Innes, Mark, Claire and Colo, as well as our 4 audience players looking for their second chance saloon. Big thanks to Samster for that question pack. Lovely question pack. And you've got a handful of questions from round 2 left over there, Samster, that I hope you can repurpose into something else moving forward. It's all kicking off. And a great big noise. Adamantris, thank you very much for that follow. Most grateful to you. I'm going to give everyone a penny bonus or 10 penny bonus. We'll just call it pressure, because that is what everyone is going to be under moving forward to next week in the playoffs. Oh, Bod. Hello, Bod. Oh, that is me accidentally leaving the 69 on. Pressure 69. Welcome to the stream, Bod. Hope you're well. So that's score call them completely impenetrable apart from question 17. Good. Well, I'll look forward to that tomorrow. Just a couple of announcements while I've just got you here. If you have enjoyed taking part in this tournament of the arena, do remember that the next tournament kicks off in Season 7 towards the end of April, and it is going to be the second face-off tournament. Tournament rulebook is available there. Application forms are available there. You can get even more information from the Discord. If you want to take part in the face-off tournament, applications close in about 3 weeks' time. So do fill it in. We've had about 20. The opening event is going to be April 23rd, Saturday, April 23rd. So please do come and sign up for the tournament if you haven't already. It's going to be marvellous and wonderful, and I hope you can come and play with us. And a message from our sponsor, Zeusless.
Heart emoji dumpling hole party popper.
Heart emoji dumpling hole party popper. Thank you very much for the 100 bits there, Zeus. It's much appreciated. So yes, let's stop that bonus right there and give those pennies over to y'all. Face Off, come and sign up for it. That's the next tournament. This tournament isn't over, but it is coming into its twilight with the playoffs next week and the final Saturday week after that. 2 weeks on Saturday from now. What's happening tomorrow? Bash is going to be doing Duel Royale. So go give him a follow. We're also going to be doing Bash vs Flush in the Duel Arena. I think we're about tied at the moment in terms of games that we've played together. I can't remember who won the last duel. I have a feeling it was Ash, but I might be wrong. I think Ash won the duel and I won the Millionaire. But that's going to be tomorrow on Ash's channel, reward from his charity stream. So do come along to that. Duel Royale and Bash vs Flush in the Duel Arena. I am, of course, going to be back here on Saturday with the warm-up, the Pyramid, Cryptex, and Spotlight for your quizzing entertainment. So do please come and join me for that. That's this Saturday right here. And of course on Sunday, our great friend Topper One Gaming has got his Season 2 finale, where he is going to be playing a double dose of Elimination. That's this Sunday from 8 PM over on Topper's channel, twitch.tv/Topper1Gaming. Tuesday next week, I'm going to be back with more stuff, Purge and Danger Zone. So that to look forward to next Tuesday. And of course, don't forget, next Thursday at 7 PM, which will be BST because the clocks go forward this weekend here in the UK. 7 PM BST, we are going to be playing the playoffs for the arena. That will be the last Thursday stream at 7 PM, after which in season... There'll be no stream the following Thursday, but after that, in Season 7, I am going to be doing Thursday streams regularly with random games, not just one game every week, and it is going to be at the more regular time of 8 PM. How much? Welcome to the stream, just in time for the end. We are going to go and raid Quizzy Dan, I think. Gotta be done. Gotta give our bro Quizzy Dan a raid. And the raid message, what were the raid messages? There were 2 options. I think we'll go with the first one. Someone remind me what it was, though. I've forgotten what the raid message was. Someone tell me. Someone tell me, because it was very funny. Mufti is not a font. That was it. Thank you very much. Mufti is not a font. If I spell it right, that would help. Mufti is not a font. Hashtag Zeus6969. There we go. There is your raid message. Mufti is not a font. Hashtag Zoo6969. Copy paste, copy paste. If you need to get that into Dan's channel, we'll go give him a raid score count. Oh, shit it. Sorry. Mufti is not a font. Okay, I'll do it again. Hashtag Zeus6969. There you go. Or you can do Murty if you like. I'm sure Dan will appreciate the joke. That is going to be it from me and from the Arena Heats. Thank you so much for joining me over the last 10 weeks or so. It has been amazing fun. And the playoffs next Thursday with the final shortly afterwards. Very well done to Derek and Samster on your fast track to the final. Good luck to Innes, Mark, Claire and Kolo in your playoff next week. Thank you again to Samson for the question pack, to Oni for the question pack earlier on. Well done to Derek on winning this heat. Until next time, I have been Royal Flush. Do look after each other. I will see you tomorrow on Bash's channel or Saturday right here. Until next time, take care. Peace out and good night.